Welcome to the very first episode of Agonizing Adventures in Video Games. A painful yet entertaining journey through some of the worst games out there. So, prepare yourself to experience the pain and frustration of playing the worst games ever made. Today, I will be diving into Ride to Hell Retribution to see just how agonizing this adventure can be. Going forward, I want viewer submitted games, so drop them down in the comments below. Let's get this thing started. Bring on the pain. This is a great one to start with. Terrible game, but great for content. It's so unbelievably bad, but in all the best ways. Ride to Hell Retribution is an action-adventure game released on June 25th, 2013, developed by Eutechnics and published by Deep Silver. This game was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The info on the back of the box says, 2 fists, 2 wheels, no rules. A lone rider, Jake Conway, is locked in a battle to the death against a ruthless gang of bikers called the Devil's Hand. Jake will employ any means necessary to enact his vengeance, weaponizing his environment, using hand-to-hand combat, on foot, and battling it out in high-speed shootouts on Jake's custom hog. I think the hand-to-hand combat on foot is unnecessary. I can't imagine him having hand-to-hand combat on a bike, that just wouldn't work, right? So, jumping straight into the game, you're greeted with the most badass cutscene of Jake. Oh, never mind, I'm on a turret. No context here, just straight into mowing down other human beings with a turret. This doesn't make much... Oh, never mind, back on the bike again. I genuinely have no idea what the hell is going on here, or what the ride to hell is going on here, right? Dad jokes, I'm such a dad. Next we jump straight into the promised hand-to-hand combat on foot, which seems like it's a quick-time minigame against generic biker guy number 1. Now it looks like I'm about to shoot somebody. This isn't because I'm talking, the game genuinely doesn't give you any context to any of this. None of it makes sense. Now I'm back on the bike. Jesus, how fast was he going?
Hammond, I'm going a million! I do like it!
Now we're jumping over a helicopter for, well, God knows why. Jesus, I knew this game was bad, but I genuinely have zero idea what is going on here. It's like they just sat at a brainstorming meeting going, right, gamers, bikes, what do they like? I know, mowing people down on a turret, beating people to death, going a million miles an hour. Oh, and can there be a helicopter? So badass. Finally, now we might get some context as to what the hell is going on here. I'm going to let this play out.
You're still a kid.
God, Jake is such a giga chad.
Damn, Mikey. Mac wasn't kidding.
Oh my god, what's going on with their mouths? It's just weird. I was going to let all this play out, but it's boring as hell. I want to get back to jumping over helicopters. Ah, finally! I get to ride this aforementioned custom hog. Let's go. Oh wow, the controls are as terrible as expected. If you like the colour brown, then this game is definitely for you. Let's give some facts about the game while I drive down this conveniently designed construction road. The game was announced in 2008 and then cancelled later that year. It was then re-announced in 2013. The game was originally an open world game. It was scaled back to a more linear experience due to development issues. I've cut a bit of this riding out because, no kidding, I drive down this road for around about 10 minutes. It's all brown and it's all the same. It's like a Scooby-Doo chase scene.
Why did you pick up? Jesus, Mike. I've been gone, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on between you and Mac. You're different, Jake.
Now another cutscene, and it has the slowest talking bad guy I've ever seen in any game ever.
You know how to move, Tony. This is like a skinny little old baby cow.
I won't make you watch all of this, but they're not happy with us and decide to chase us on their bikes. Hopefully, this is where the game actually starts to get fun. Some more bike action. Let's see. Oh yeah, back on the brown road, let's go. Oh my, that bike just exploded. That's definitely what happens in real life, right? Someone falls off a bike and it hits a fence, it explodes. Oh wow, it does the same thing every time. The same animation, the same noise. That's ridiculous. Again, I'll skip the brown road here, you've seen most of this anyway.
Don't you move now, cherry pie.
Yay, Captain Slowtalk's back.
On way.
I won't make you watch all this, but the gist of it is they unalive his little brother for wearing his dad's jacket. Don't worry, even if I had played the whole cutscene to show you, it still really wouldn't have made any sense.
Finish him.
Right to Hell Retribution was critically panned upon release for its poor controls, terrible voice acting, and offensive portrayal of women. I haven't even got to that yet. There are fully clothed sex scenes in the game. For instance, if you beat up this guy that is harassing this woman, the game instantly cuts to a fully clothed sex scene. Yes, that's how women work in real life, 100%. They see man beat up man and think, oh, I am woman, I have sex now. Unbelievable. Okay, that's more than enough of that. Back to the brown road again. Yay, but this time, it's daytime. Once again, everything is conveniently placed so you can do jumps and stunts, with even more of the same explosion animation and sound, I might add. I swear to God, this goes on for another 10 minutes. I'm going to jump quite a bit forward in the game now because, I'm not going to lie, this gets very repetitive just driving up and down the same road. I'm now in a warehouse with access to guns. You basically run around the first floor of the warehouse, killing bad guys, then go upstairs, clear out that floor, rinse and repeat. Always repeat. The AI are useless. The fighting is great, it's just like the Arkham 3 floor system. Obviously I'm being sarcastic there, calm down, it was a joke. You can shoot bad guys in the face at point blank and it does nothing, other than make them go a bit jelly-like, which I admit I kept trying to do because it's honestly hilarious. Okay, I think I've had enough pain now. Time to move on to the reviews. The Metacritic average score for this game is 13. Yes, 13. The lowest score comes from Game Master UK, who gave it a 5 and said, the camera, controls, graphics, voice acting and combat aren't just broken, they're hilariously broken. The highest comes from multiplayer.it, which looks like an Italian gaming site. They gave it, God knows how, a 45 and said, Right to Hell Retribution fails to deliver, to say the least. The game brings to the table a lot of good ideas, but the result is poor. Anyway, that's the end of the video and my very first episode into Agonizing Adventures into video games. If you liked the video, please give it a like, it helps my channel so much. And as I said at the beginning, I will be taking viewer suggestions for games to feature on there. So just reply to the pinned comment below and your chosen game may feature in a future episode. What did you think of Ride to Hell? Have you played it before? Was it better or worse than you expected? Let me know down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and I'll catch you in the next video.